Oh my God, y'all, I am loving the new look of this Habitat Restore. The new layout makes so much more sense than before, and I'll show you exactly why. Good morning, guys. I'm here at the Habitat Restore. If you have any donations that you would like to drop off, you can drop them off around the side of the back of the building. You come along the side, go down here around to the back of the building, and there's a loading dock back there where you can drop off your donations. Just a reminder, this Restore is now open at 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They used to open at 10 a.m., but a few months ago they changed it to 9 a.m. They also used to be closed on Mondays, but they are now open on Mondays, so you can come and shop on Mondays. This is what you see as soon as you walk in the front room here. It's really nice. Nice and open. They removed some of the bookshelves and opened it up a little bit more. I want to check out this vintage bucket. They have $34 on this vintage wood bucket with the eagle medallion. This little Chinese style table is super cute. I'm not seeing the price tag on it now though. This globe with the stand is vintage and they're asking $149 for it. This is a vintage Crams Imperial globe. Make sure you stop here and check out the signage every time you come in so you'll know what the color coding is each week or each month. I think they're changing it monthly now. So your green tag items are the list price, the dark blues 15% off, light blues 25% off, and orange is 50% off. Anything with a pink tag on it has now been reduced to 75% off. And make sure you check out the exclusions down here at the bottom of the site. Alrighty, it's been a few weeks since I've been in here, and I've done that on purpose because I knew they were rearranging some stuff, and I wanted to make sure that when I came back in here that they would hopefully be done with all of that, or at least most of it, and I could get you a better view of how things look now. And it does look quite a bit different, I've got to tell you. It's really nice, very different, feels a little bit more open. They still have the armchairs and side chairs and stuff in this area, but you can see they have rearranged it and designed it just a little bit different. So this love seat is up here. Usually there would be like chairs up through here, and now they've added in the love seat with the end tables, which is a nice touch. Kind of breaks it up a little bit so it doesn't feel so monotonous. I like it. I got here really early this morning, trying to beat the other customers here so that I could give you guys a really good overview of what's changed. Some of it's quite similar. You can see they still have end tables and coffee tables over in this area. They're trying to space things out better. And it, like I said, it does break up the monotony of it, so it just doesn't feel so monotonous. I mean, because when you put all end tables lined up together, you know, it just kind of goes on and on and on. And it's nice to see little sections and little arrangements. It feels less overwhelming, I think. So I think they've done a really good job so far, don't you? I'm going to try to keep today's video a little bit shorter than normal. I usually try to cover a lot because I know a lot of customers can't get in here because you're working or you've got kids and you're running around going to after school functions and sports events. So I try to give you a really in-depth look most of the time at the furniture close up and cover a lot of pieces so you'll know what to come in here and get. Today we're going to try to speed it up a little bit though and just give you a really good overview of everything. I see lots of artwork, some that was here before and some that wasn't. Artwork, home decor, it's always changing. Furniture, look, they've got Christmas trees for sale back here. They have moved the Christmas section back here to the back where a lot of the office stuff used to be. I don't know if you remember, but you could go back and look at my previous videos. There used to be office stuff back here, a lot of office stuff, and now they have it all reduced down. So it's Once again, just very different looking in here today. I also want to point out that this store is under, I don't want to say new management, but it is under new management. I'm one of the assistant managers, or I think he was an assistant manager. Anyway, congratulations, JJ. JJ is now manager, and he's doing an excellent job making changes. So congratulations on everything that you've done so far. Everything's looking really good, at least in my opinion. This little snowman figurine is musical and it does work. It doesn't spin, but the music does play. This one too is musical and it works as well. I did test those for y'all. Y'all know sometimes I'm just like a little kid. I gotta try things out and make sure everything's working and fun. Let's see, how much is this? This one is $9. Oh, look how fun this is. Candy cane wrap. That's cute. Package wrap. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome in. I love Christmas. I don't decorate a lot for Christmas anymore because my children are all grown, but I love Christmas, so I'm always looking at Christmas no matter what time of the year it is. It was always my favorite holiday to decorate for. It still kind of is. I just don't decorate as much as I used to. But I will check things out so you can see what kind of Christmas you can come and get. This picture is $12. That is really pretty. I like that. It has the holly berry design on it, and I do like holly berries. So many cute things. Little plaid Santa. I like plaid too. I like plaid and checkers and polka dots. They have quite a bit Christmas to choose from. Christmas decor, I should say. So many cute things. Little bell for $1.50. This one is $8. That's not a bell. That's just a figurine, of course. They've got some candles here. This one's $3. $4. $5. Different prices on the candles. This sofa is really pretty. It is $325. It is gently used and it has reversible cushions on it. It's considered an olive green. It's really pretty, and y'all know I like green. Okay, y'all, I want to remind you as you look around here, look for the pink tag items because those pink tag items are all 75% off right now. So this large armoire right here, this has a pink tag on it. That is 75% off. It has already been marked down to $125, and then you get 75% off of that. So that's a really good deal. If you enjoy watching my videos, please do not forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. It's always free to do, and it really helps me out a lot. And that way you'll get notifications every time I post a new video. Bear with me, I'm not trying to show you the floor. There are a couple of other customers in here now, and the Habitat Restore staff members are all trying to straighten up and put out some new inventory and move some things around. Look at this carved piece. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is considered a buffet, and it is mango wood. They're asking $995 for it. Now, this is a new piece, okay? This is not used. Got shelving in there. This is a pretty large piece. And if you're not familiar with Habitat, they do try to put the dimensions on their price tags on pieces of furniture. So this one is 78 inches in length, 18 inches in width, and it's 38 inches high. So it's 38 inches tall, 78 inches across. So this is a very long buffet. You need a pretty large space to put this in. The lamps that are sitting on top of it are for sale too. They are priced at $29 a piece. Right now they have the construction zone back there in the back corner closed off while they're redoing things. I'm not sure about the lighting section. I don't know if they're eliminating that portion or if they're moving it around, and maybe it's going to go back in where the construction zone is, because the lighting used to be over there in that corner. And if you remember back to one of my previous videos, they had a big sale on lighting. All of the lighting was on sale, like half off or 75% off. I can't even remember right now. So they do still have the table lamps and the desk lamps, but I'm not seeing any chandeliers right now. So I'm going to have to inquire about that and see what's going on. This antique glass door curio cabinet is $175. It has the Queen Anne style legs on it. They have several china hutches here to choose from, so you can come in here and get this one for $259. It's considered a dark oak. This one is a large oak. It is $139. This is super pretty. I like the oak. Look at this one. This one is $325. It's considered dark brown. It's taller than the others, and it's a little bit fancier there around the top with the trim. It's definitely wider than these other two, I believe. Back here's where the construction zone normally is, and once again they have this area blocked off right now. They have moved the bed frames over here in some of the beds. If you've watched my previous videos, then you know the beds used to be over that way in that section. Once again, I'm trying to avoid from videoing other people. This brown bench is $49. It's as is. Everything in here is as is. This does have some scratches. You might be able to use some Restore Finish and hide that. It's not a storage bench, so it does not open up, but it is really cute. It's Naughty Pine frame bench that's $65. They do have in some kitchen cabinetry. I know a lot of you are looking for cabinets. Whenever they have cabinets, they sell out really fast, because whether they're new or used, people always find a use for cabinetry. Whether you're putting it in your house or your garage to use as storage cabinets, they do have these used pieces back here, and these all look to be new. They do still have some medical equipment, so they have this patient care lift, they have the crutches and walkers, they have some walkers and portable medical toilets over here. I'm glad they have not gotten rid of this section, and I hope they don't, because a lot of people need to be able to go buy affordable home health care equipment. So I hope they don't ever let any of that go. Let me clarify what I mean, because I know that probably sounded confusing. I hope they continue accepting donations for medical equipment like that, because I know a lot of people go buy used medical equipment. And that's a really important service to our community, I think. Home decor has moved around. They've been having a big sale on fabrics. This 2-piece brass candle is $3. I think it was with the Christmas decor before when I was here, but I'm not sure. It might have been over in this section. Little brass. I think this is brass. It might just be metal. Planner for 50 cents. Oh, here's, okay, it says 2 pieces, but they're separated, so I thought they meant 2-piece, but yeah, I think they still do mean that they're counting this as 2-piece, but there's a set of them, but they're being sold individually. Sometimes you got to rethink how those prices are marked, but I'm pretty sure that they're counting the candle base and the globe portion is the 2-piece, and you're not getting the pair for $3. I think the pair is going to cost you $6. Oh yeah, that's right. I looked at that before. It's a candle. This apple dish is $4.50. Okay, guys, I kind of told you incorrectly. That used to be the construction zone. I thought was blocked off because they were still redoing it, but they're not. That's going to be a workroom back there because they currently already have a workroom back here, because all that back area is where that loading dock is that I told you at the beginning if you wanted to come and donate around the back of the building. Well, that's where they accept donations at. So they have extended that over to where the construction zone used to be, and the construction zone is now up there where they're having the fabric on sale in that corner up past the home decor. So we're going to head back up that way in just a minute. YouTube has a new feature out called Hype This Video. It's located down below the bottom of the screen of the video you're currently watching. If you would, please hit that hype button and give me some of those hype points. I appreciate it so very much. Now back to the original video. And the reason I said we're going to head back up that way in just a minute is because I wanted to show you all the dining room tables that they have back here. And there's kids up there in that construction zone area. So I want to wait for those kids to clear out of that area. Because if you watch my videos, you know I don't record kids in my videos. I know other creators do that. They'll record everybody and anybody that comes into view, and I don't do that. I just spent the past few minutes deleting footage from where employees or customers have walked in front of me, and then I have to re-record. That's what editing is for, okay? So I do a lot of video editing to make sure that I'm not putting other people in my videos. My videos are about the things and not about the other people, okay? This chair is beautiful. I love these chairs. I love the green. The green and the burgundy. It all looks great together. The chair is $175. The chairs are $175 because rather than pricing them individually, they are selling the chairs as a set. So I do like that. So you can get a set of 6 chairs for $175. It does have the 2 captain's chairs with the arms, and then you have 4 side chairs. The table is really pretty. I like this carved table right here too. This is super cute. $295. It is gently used and it is considered dark cherry. The chairs, there's only 2 chairs here that I see. This one is $15 and that one is $15. So these chairs are priced individually. So you could buy one or both of these chairs if you wanted. Once again, trying to stay out of the way of the kiddos. This table is $295. It is oak and it comes with the 2 leaves and 6 chairs. So you can get this entire set right here for $295. Once again, the construction zone has moved to the front of the store up here. Okay, so the lighting is now back here in the construction zone section, and I am so glad they did not get rid of the lighting section. I was so afraid that maybe they were going to do away with lights. If you've watched my previous videos, then you know I have bought chandeliers from here. I bought hallway lighting, vintage lighting, lamps. I've bought brass lamps in here. I've bought a lot of different lamps and lights in here over the years. I've been shopping here for a really, really long time, and the lighting section has always been one of my favorite sections. Look at this vintage chandelier down here. That looks like it's probably brass. Let me see if I can reach the tag. This is really nice. Yes, it is brass. It works. It's been tested apparently, and it's $196. This is pretty fabulous. You can come in here and find both used and new lighting sometimes. Here's some boxes down here that has a pendant light. This has fans. There's some more pendant lights down here. You just got to take a good look around. I don't see them right now, but a lot of times they will have a little section of like single globes that have came off of lamps. And you can come in here and buy replacement globes. I'm not seeing any right now, but always take a good look around, okay? You need kitchen lights, hallway lights, whatever. Outdoor lights, they often have a lot of outdoor lights. Right now they have a lot of large pendant lights and chandeliers. Look at this one. This thing is really large. You need a really large place to hang that. So they still have a pretty good selection of lamps in stock right now. Here is a bathroom vanity that looks like it's probably new. More lighting over in this section. Another large chandelier. Sinks, U-sinks, if you need a U-sink. If you find a sink and you don't want to use it in your kitchen or your bathroom area, maybe you have a garage or like a mud room, you need a sink to put in a sink, and you don't want to put a brand new sink in somewhere like a mud room maybe. Buy you sink. Stainless steel sinks. Once again, I'm trying to record around other people. If you need a stainless steel sink, this is like the cheapest place to buy a stainless steel sink. You can get this large stainless steel sink for $15, y'all. The other one over there is a large single sink, and it is $19. Where else can you find a stainless steel sink for $19, y'all? And then there's always miscellaneous items that they have in the construction zone. You just never know what they're going to have because they sell stuff so fast. They get donations so fast. They have this ladder. It's an aluminum attic ladder for $225. Heck, I might need that. The one I have is wood, and it gives me splinters bad. So maybe I need this one right here. Plus, it looks like the stairs are wider on it. Wonder if that'd fit my attic. This metal key cabinet retails for $1,700. They're selling it for $395 in here. They do have the dimensions on it. It's 29 inches by 10 inches wide, 51 inches tall. So it has a depth of 10 inches. They have miscellaneous flooring over in this section, and then over here you can find both new and used doors. They have this glass front door right here. Now this looks like it's probably solid wood, and this looks like it's probably solid wood. Now a lot of the newer doors are hollow inside, so you have to really pay attention as to whether you're buying something solid or hollow. And then they have these bifold doors for closets right here available. Up here there's some, I don't know if those are shutters. Yeah, those are shutters. Then they have these other miscellaneous construction supplies here. So you can get some of these grouting sponges here for $5.50. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. Towel spacers, these are $2 for the whole bag. Alrighty, there's too many people in there right now, so we gotta move on along. They do still have some houseware items and china over in this section back here. Once again, they moved most of the china sets to this back wall. A long time ago, they used to be on some display shelves out toward the middle here, and they moved those a while back. So I'm just going to take a quick look around and see if there's anything that I just can't live without today, and give you guys a good view of what they have. See if there's something you might need to run in here and pick up. You know, some things sell faster than others, so if there's something you want and you're worried that it won't be here when you come to get it, then, you know, get on in here. You can always stop in on your lunch break or something. Y'all know I love a nice oval or round coffee table. Square tables are pretty, don't get me wrong. It's just, these are more leg friendly to walk around. If you're like me, I'm always bumping my legs into everything, and I don't like bumping into square corners, y'all. So these are more what I consider leg friendly. And this is super cute because it's a double leaf, which means you can put these 2 leaves down and make the coffee table even skinnier. I love that. $59, gently used. Once again, they put the dimensions on here so you can see the dimensions. The 2-piece light gray sectional with the chase is $1,495. Now it is new. Alrighty, y'all, I was waiting for them to bring these signs out. They are currently running a fabric sale. The more you buy, the more you save. So if you buy 1 to 2 rolls, you'll save 15%. 3 to 4 rolls, you'll get a 25% discount. 5 or more rolls, you're going to save over 50%. Now, this does exclude the $1 clearance rolls, okay? Gotta show you these wooden rolling dollies. I don't know what all you use them for, but these are $35 each. I know these are really good if you need to move like some heavy paintings, heavy mirrors, that kind of thing. Maybe some cabinet doors if you're refinishing cabinets or whatever and you need to move your cabinet doors from one place to another. I mean, you guys know better what you would use those for than I would, but just so you know, they are here. Once again, lots of miscellaneous items that you can find. You never know what you're going to find, so come in and check it out. Look at this concrete shoe. This is like a garden shoe for garden decor, $49. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Okay, it's really starting to get busy in here right now. They have shop lights. These are 48-inch double bulbs for $24 each. The discounts do not apply. Once again, a lot of miscellaneous hardware and nuts and bolts and just doodads. What I'm going to call doodads, because I don't know what I ought to call some of this stuff. They got a lot to choose from. Once again, you never know what you're going to find. Golf clubs are $2 each unless they are otherwise marked. So come on in and check it all out. I'm going to pan around here as much as possible and just give you some different views of the store from where I am, so you can just kind of see how much cleaner, neater, more open, and just refreshed it feels, at least in my opinion. $275 for this brass chandelier. Oh my gosh, y'all, I had such a great time shopping and filming in Habitat today. They have done such a wonderful job with the new layout and everything just makes so much more sense to me. I did buy some jewelry. I didn't film it because the cashier was really busy and she was trying to help show me jewelry in between cashing out other customers. So I didn't want to tie her up with videoing while I was trying to look at the jewelry. That would have been rude. Alrighty guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching and I hope to see you again for the next video. Love ya. Bye.